I am here with Shayna Atkins. She is the founder of the Chicago-based Black-owned firm AtkCo, which recently was made making the Inc. 5000s list for the first time. What was it like, being recognized, making like, such a prestigious list?
It it has been and still is very surreal. I think that it's also like very surreal for this time of life because I've been very much heads down and just kind of doing the work. And so to be recognized in this way has been really humbling and um it's been really cool.
For the people who are watching the interview, like they may not know, the 2023 Inc. 5000 is the annual list of the fastest growing private companies in America. How did you scale your business so quickly?
So my business is 8 years old. So, it's been a journey. I would tell you though, largely though, we've had phenomenal growth from day one. And I really attribute it to the ability to like learn a lesson, right? And feel the burn of whatever that lesson is, and then pivot or make a change that ultimately makes a difference. But I think the second thing is just really team. I got some really cool people on my team. I've had some really cool people like support AtkCo in phenomenal ways. I think we have amazing alum. We have amazing people who have interned with us who are really bought into our vision. Some of those people are Chicago born and bred, and they like do what they have to do. Like I think the folks that have been based in Chicago and really give that city energy to making this company what it is, I really have my hats off to them as well as everybody else.
Uh, I think you were quoted as saying that ATCO lives and breathes a continuous improvement culture, allowing for us to bring the best of what we do to who we are. You what would you like, say like, is the guiding ethos of like ATCO?
Yeah, I would say our ethos is really focusing on just living by a 1% mindset, right? It takes a lot to run a company. It takes a lot to run a company that grows fast. Whether that be people that's involved or the services that we offer, or making sure that we're consistent in delivering an amazing client and customer experience. And that being said, it's always something, right? It's always something to improve upon. And we really like take feedback very seriously. So we do retrospectives. This is a concept where you kind of do a look back with your entire team. You discuss what our opportunity is to be better. We do that every 2 weeks. We actually, this year, we have done like kind of an employee like pulse survey. And it's like, what does it take to like make us a better culture? We survey our clients and kind of get customer feedback. And we really just ask the tough questions. And I want to tell you that's hard. That's really, really, really tough. But sometimes I gotta put my big girl pants on and make the changes that are necessary, and sometimes the sacrifices that are necessary to really invest in an amazing culture. Because if we don't have a good culture and we don't have a good team, I'm no one by myself.
Being an IT product development expert, what do you feel can be done to bring more women of color into technology?
Well, you know what? So it's funny because I've been in the product development space for 13 years, and I would say that the space I'm in today is not the space is not yesterday's space. And so when I first started, I would never see other people that look like me a lot of the times. I did start my career in Atlanta, so I think I only had there were some very like my very early career experiences were very very diverse, and then some of my middle career experiences were not. But I would say that it's all about leaving a seat at the table for your sister. And what that may mean is it could be anything from having a candid conversation about gaps in knowledge and understanding. I'm a on my mom's side of the family, I'm a first generation college graduate. And so a lot of times I went into situations, and still today, like I go into professional situations and it's a completely new experience and I got to check in with someone. And luckily I've had kind of the mentorship and the ability for folks to just pull me to the side and make a comment and say something. So I think feedback is really critical. But I think the other thing is just like, and I hate to say it like this, but we have to make spaces in STEM for our ladies to thrive, right? Because it starts so early. I first interacted with technology at like 10 or 11 years old. I was coding DOS pagers in my mother's storefront West Side Beeper store, right? So because I was messing with the breadboards of pagers really young, that turned into a science fair project, which turned into STEM, which turns into a STEM major, which turned into a career. Like I never even knew what an internship was, but I was really curious and into the sciences. And I think, you know, giving girls the opportunity for early education in STEM is really important. And then I think for today's, you know, for women who are adults, career switching is the way to go. Like giving opportunities and chances to a woman who has grit and resiliency, who has industry experience, but not maybe not all the technical skills, but is willing to kind of like train up, certify, you know, re-degree and reskill herself.
Wow, that's amazing. Like, what are some of the unique challenges you face, being a military wife?
So I am a newly, well, I don't know if I'm a newlywed. We've been married for about 20 months. So about a little over a
Congratulations.
year. Thank you so much. A little over a year and a half. I'll tell you, you know, you got to just, I think there's a balance because in a lot of ways, you know, my husband is, you know, a leader within his organization, and he has a lot of responsibility. He has people that he's looking after, you know, professionally and personally. And so I think I have to have a lot of respect for how he shows up in his workplace and how he shows up for this country, and just really kind of step back and give space for that. So, you know, I sometimes have to pack my bag, you know, and follow him around the world. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. This just is what it is. And then other times, like he completely steps back and just lets me do my thing, encourages me to, you know, do what I have to do, even if that means separation. And he's just really 100% my supporter. And I'm talking about for real. Like we literally have property into in two different places so that no matter what, I can go to Chicago, do what I have to do for my business.
This is great. What's next for ATCO in the future?
I think AtkCo, I'm really, really excited for what we have next. AtkCo, like entrepreneurship is a team sport. Anybody who has grown a business knows like you got your business besties out there, you have your critical kind of partners of success, whether y'all are getting money together. So I think our partnership strategy, like for 2024, I'm just like so excited, you know, for some of the tooling partners that we've brought on board, for some of the partners that we use kind of to augment our services. I am stoked. Like just some of the brands that we'll be able to partner with and really bring the best of a 360 service to life with a customer. I think that's what I'm really excited about. A lot of times ATCO is a portion of you know, of a experience in terms of getting getting results and continuous improvement. But I really believe now that we'll be able to not only like identify what opportunities are and implement from a people service based perspective, but really back that up with tools and back that up with managed services and make sure that, you know, our clients are secure first and customer first in everything that they do.
Thank you so much, Shayna Atkins, for taking the time. I really appreciate you.
No, thank you, Ryan. And you know, Chicago, Chicago all the time.
Most definitely. Hey guys, it's Ryan Glover. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to check out my recent interview with Shayna Atkins. If you enjoyed that interview, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to say something, like make sure you like leave a comment. I'll definitely hit you up in the comments. If you would like to be interviewed on the show, email me at ryanglover102782@gmail.com, and I'll have you guys on the show to talk about what you guys are doing interesting, or if you have a business I appreciate you for checking out the channel. Follow me on social media on Instagram, Ryan Glover 187, on Twitter, Ryan Glover 1982, on TikTok, Ryan Glover 18. Love you guys.